Right now, someone with half your intelligence is making 10 times your income. Not because they are smarter, but because you are losing an invisible war against your own impulse. Feel that frustration in your chest? That sickening feeling when you work endless hours, cut out distractions, and still feel completely trapped in the exact same spot financially? What if everything you've been taught about money was a lie designed to keep you broke? We are trained to treat wealth like a complex math equation. Spreadsheets, stock charts, interest rates. But if money was just math, why do literal geniuses with PhDs go completely bankrupt while quiet, uneducated janitors die with $8 million in the bank? The difference isn't knowledge. The difference is emotional control. I am not a financial guru, a Wall Street insider, or a millionaire sitting in a rented supercar. I am a student documenting the silent laws of wealth. And when I picked up Morgan Housel's masterwork, The Psychology of Money, everything shifted. Housel writes one line that changes everything. Doing well with money has little to do with how smart you are, and a lot to do with how you behave. Think about the contrast. High earners spend their whole lives flexing current income, buying $100,000 cars just to impress strangers at traffic lights. They look rich, but under the surface, they're carrying massive debt and living one paycheck away from total disaster. Meanwhile, the truly wealthy operate in total silence. They drive basic cars. They wear plain clothes. They don't buy things to look rich. They keep their capital to buy total freedom over their time. Today, we are stripping away the noise. I am walking you through the 5 silent laws of money, not from above as an expert, but as a student applying them step by step to build unshakable peace. Let's confront a brutal reality we confuse every single day: rich versus wealthy. When you see someone driving a brand new sports car, your brain instantly whispers, "That person is rich." But here is the cold truth. The only thing you know for certain about that driver is that they have $100,000 less than they had 5 minutes ago, or they are suffocating under a high-interest loan. Rich is current income. Rich is what you spend to buy social validation. Wealth is what you don't see. Wealth is the unspent cash in the bank. It is the quiet index funds compounding while you sleep. Wealth is the option to walk away from a toxic boss, a bad relationship, or a soul-crushing job without feeling a single drop of panic. Stoic philosophy teaches us that every time you spend money just to show off, you are trading your long-term freedom for a temporary hit of dopamine. Stop flexing for people who don't care about you. The ultimate goal isn't to look rich. The ultimate goal is to be quietly, permanently independent. Consider the man in the car paradox. Morgan Housel worked as a valet at a luxury hotel in Los Angeles. He watched young men pull up in million-dollar Lamborghinis, expecting the crowd to admire them. But nobody looked at the driver. Every single bystander was looking at the car, imagining themselves inside it. When you buy expensive things to earn respect, you fail every time. People don't admire you. They project themselves onto your stuff. Respect is built through character, discipline, and emotional control, never through debt-fueled luxury. So why build wealth at all? Because the highest dividend money pays isn't luxury goods. It is time control. It is the ability to wake up every single morning, look at the clock, and say, "I can do whatever I want today." Money's ultimate value isn't buying stuff. It is buying back your life. Over 90% of Warren Buffett's $100 billion fortune was accumulated after his 65th birthday. Read that again. His secret wasn't a magic trading strategy. His secret was time. He started at age 10 and simply refused to stop for 70 years. Good investing is not about chasing 500% returns on crypto or meme stocks. That is gambling driven by desperation. Good investing is getting decent returns that you can stick with consistently over decades without losing your sleep. Compounding is silent, boring, and invisible at first, just like building an oak tree underground. While everyone else rushes to get rich fast and takes reckless risks, the quiet investor accumulates assets in silence, letting time do the heavy lifting. Getting rich requires optimism, risk, and courage, but staying rich requires something totally different: humility, paranoia, and a margin of safety. History is littered with brilliant people who made millions only to get wiped out during a market shift because they had zero room for error. In Stoicism, Seneca practiced premeditatio malorum, visualizing worst-case scenarios before they happen. In finance, this means having a cash cushion, keeping your living costs absurdly low, and avoiding high-interest debt like poison. When you build a financial system designed to survive bad times, you guarantee that you will be around long enough to enjoy the good times. Financial peace won't come from a secret formula or a get-rich-quick promise. It comes from mastering the person in the mirror. It comes from quietly opting out of the status game, choosing freedom over applause, and doing the slow, boring work while everyone else is distracted. I am on this exact path with you. If you are ready to step away from the noise and build real freedom in silence, I invite you to join this community. Comment the word silence below if you are committing to doing the quiet work starting today. And tell me, what is the #1 distraction you are choosing to cut out this week? Subscribe to The Art of Silent Growth for weekly reflections on mindset, stoicism, and financial freedom. Until next time, stay quiet, stay disciplined, and keep growing.